those, but every time the system attempts to perform an automatic coupling, then a check is performed. So this is for complete and abbreviated flight plans. The system checks to see if we have a duplicate condition. So it is testing all the time at each coupling attempt to see if you've got a duplicate processing. So what can we have? There's two possible options. So if we have two or more, now get out of this. Two or more FPLs have coupled to the same track. Okay, so that will give us a dupe warning. So the circumstances that this can happen, they meet at least one of the coupling criteria and they verify the geographical check. So they need to be in the same root surface model and they need to satisfy the coupling criteria, the other coupling criteria. And in this case, you get a warning, and in the warning, you get the aircraft identifications of the aircraft involved, and you get a lat long of the track, so that you're able to say, well, okay, I have, because I've got two call signs and one track, I can very easily determine, well, I only have one aircraft that matches, and yet I have two flight data records, and you then need to resolve that situation. So this is one possibility for duplicate processing or duplicate warning. The next possibility, if you have two or more tracks. Sorry, I need to be transparent. Coupled, so they're coupled to the same flight plan. Right, so same conditions that you could have two radar tracks now with the one matching flight data record. So they need to meet at least one coupling criteria and they need to also pass the geographical check again. So they need to be in the right place. So in this case, both of the tracks show a dupe. So you'll get two duplicate warnings. Here you get one duplicate warning because it's attached to two, because each flight plan gets a duplicate warning. Here you'll get a difference in it. So the surveillance track shows the and the strip of the flight data record also shows a dupe condition. So you should be able to determine, is my problem too many tracks or is my problem too many flight data records? Any questions? Yeah. So it's still, there's various conditions.
For the second one,
yep.
that means that you will got the two level of the flight plan?
No, because there's only one flight plan involved. So it's just a single flight plan. So if this is the part of our root surface model, we get track 1, track 2, and then you'll get a warning will be whoever's coupled. So let's say that this one has the full track label, you'll see duplicate in that, and then for the uncoupled one, we'll also show duplicate warning for that one. As opposed to this situation, you would have, so again, here's our root surface model. This time we only have one track, and it would have the flight data block because it's coupled, and because you can't see two flight data records at once, you're only going to see one in the system, and so it will also have the dupe warning, but you'll get a warning message in the AWU normally that will tell you, by the way, you've got a duplicate between Cathay 121 and Lion 123 at lat long, blah, 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 blah. And so it will tell you exactly where the situation is.
So in that case, the lat long going to be the lat
The
long
track.
The track. That you
Yes.
already covered.
Yeah, because it's only dealing with a single track, whereas suppose here, it's dealing with a single flight plan, and you've got two tracks, so the lat longs aren't useful.
For the second one, do you have any the warning?
No, you don't have the same warning. So,
So you have to look into your surface,
well, because it's two tracks, each track will have a duplicate
so
on there.
but it's gonna be on your surface root model, right?
Yes, they have to be inside the root surface model. It should. The flight data record will show some indication of what the dupe warning is about. It might, from memory, I don't know if it will tell you the two tracks involved. It might say that it's eligible to couple with this guy and this guy, I think, but it doesn't have the same type of warning mechanism. But it's fairly easy to tell if you've got two tracks or one track in the warning, or at least on the ASD presentation.
ต้องลองเล่นอย่างเดียวอะทำงานมาแล้ว
ให้เขาเดมอนได้ไหมอยากเห็น
คืออย่างตัวเก่า
ต้องไปเครื่องนู้น
เนี่ยไอ้ก้อนอย่างตัวเก่าเวลาที่มันโพสต์ซ้ำอะมันจะบอกรูปเลยคือวิเคมันรูปเลยให้เห็นว่าโพสต์ซ้ำอะแต่ตัวที่อยู่ไหนไม่รู้นะตัวอยู่กับเราเนี่ยให้เราจะบอกว่าแต่ว่าอันนี้ไม่รู้
ยังไม่เคยเจอว่ามันพี่เคยเจอไหมมันขึ้นเต็มทุก
ปิดเสียงไม่ได้เลย
เอาเหรอ
ปิดไม่ได้ปิด
ดึงปลั๊กอย่างเดียวให้เรารู้ไหมลำโพงอยู่ไหนเบาลำโพงนั่นน่ะที่มันเบาห้องค่าที่เอาไปปิดอ่ะที่เอาไปปิดที่ลำโพงมันมันอยู่ข้างล่างลำโพงอยู่ข้างล่างเปิดข้างล่างจะมีอยู่ข้างๆกูทำให้ดูว่าเสียงมันดังกูเอาไปปิดเอาเทปไปปิดอะเบาๆมันอยู่ที่ดัง